48 Bravo, this is 48 actual.
48 Bravo, go ahead.
How you doing on gas back there?
Got about a quart tank, but I'm starting to get hungry.
Alright, me too. How about we just pull over at the next rest stop that's got both gas and food?
Sounds good, I'll follow you. 48 Bravo.
Thank you. And scene.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am. What's up everyone, Tom the Dilettante here, and today I'm going to show you how to get your GMRS license. On April 19th, 2022, the GMRS license application is going to drop from $70 to $35, giving you a perfect time to go ahead and get licensed. Applying for and receiving your GMRS license is really pretty simple. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 steps on how to do it. First, you need to apply for and get an FCC registration number, or FRN. Second, you apply for the actual GMRS license. And third, you get your license and call sign issued to you. There are 2 main web links that you're going to need for this process. The first is the FCC Registration Site, where you apply for and get your FRN number. Now keep in mind, the FRN number that you get here is not only good for your GMRS license application, but if you ever want to get your amateur radio license, it'll be the same FRN number. The second is the FCC Universal License Manager. This is where you're going to apply for the GMRS license. Again, this is the same site that you would go to manage all of your FCC licenses, GMRS and amateur radio. Let's get started by going to the FCC registration site. If you already have an FRN number, for example, if you already have an amateur radio license, then you can skip to the second step. If you need an FRN number, then go to this site first and click on Register. I'm assuming you're registering as an individual and you live in the US, in which case you'll click on Individual as a registration type. And yes, if your contact address that you're going to provide is in the US or its territories. Next, you'll fill out all your personal information: name, social security number or taxpayer identification number, contact information, and then give yourself a password and security question. The password needs to be between 12 and 15 characters long and contain a mix of uppercase, lowercase, numeric, and non-alphanumeric characters. If you don't do this right, you'll have to start the form over, so pay attention here. Also, write this down somewhere so you don't forget it. Finding and navigating this site is bad enough. I can only imagine what kind of hell awaits trying to recover a lost password. So do future you a solid and don't lose this. When you're done, hit submit, and almost immediately you'll be given your FRN number. Write this down as well so you don't lose it. Even if you don't plan on logging back onto this site anytime soon, you'll probably need it again when it's time to renew your license in 10 years. Next, you'll go to the Universal License Manager site and log in using your FRN and password that you just created. Once you're here, click on Apply for a New License in the upper left. For GMRS, the license you're looking for is all the way at the bottom of the drop-down under ZA, General Mobile Radio, or GMRS. Select this and click Continue. Next, you'll get a few odd questions. If they mean something to you, then answer accordingly. None of them seemed relevant to me, so I selected No for each one and then hit Continue. Enter your contact information again for the license application and then click Continue. Next, let the FCC know if you've ever been convicted of a felony. I'm no lawyer, but I bet it's probably wise to answer honestly here. I don't think this actually prevents you from getting a license. I think it just flags it for evaluation, but I admit I'm speculating. If you know, please let us know in the comments. Again, when you're done, just click Continue. Next, you'll get a summary of your application. Give it all a once-over and make sure it's accurate before proceeding. You should also see the fee amount for the application. Effective April 19th, 2022, this fee should be going down from $70 to $35. So when you're good to go, click Continue to certify. To certify, read the legal mumbo-jumbo and then sign at the bottom. Just type in your name, and for title, right, wrong, or otherwise, I just put self. Then submit the application. Now it's time to pay up. Click on the Continue for Payment options, and you'll once again need to log in using your FRN and password. Hopefully you haven't lost that by now. Check the fee amount, and then click Make Payment. When I did this, I had a number of options to choose from, including pay from bank account, debit or credit card, wire transfer, and check or money order. For convenience and to get some points, I chose credit card. You choose whatever works for you. For credit card, you'll get a typical form to enter your information. My screen seemed to freeze for about 15 seconds while processing, but it did go through without issue. One more step to authorize the charge, and then you're done. If you'd like to make sure it's in the system, give it a few minutes and then go back to the Universal License Manager site, click on My Applications, and you should see your application submitted or pending. Now you sit and wait, but not for too long. It took me about 3 business days to hear back from the FCC by email saying that my application was processed. If you haven't heard anything, check your junk mail in case your inbox has filtered it out as spam or something. When it's done, you can go back to the Universal License Manager site and check under My Licenses, and you should see your call sign, grant date, effective date, and expiration date. That's it, you're an official GMRS licensee. Go forth and communicate legally. I hope you found this information useful. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and until the next time, this is Tom the Dilettante saying, have a good one. What's up, everyone? Tom the Dilettante here. Amateur radio call sign N9JDI and GMRS call sign WRJE548. That's way too much shit to talk about.